What's up, North County? Welcome to Morning Brew. Monday morning, we are February 26th, I think? Is that right, Eric?
26.
Wow, 26th already. By the way, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I got a new contact in I'm trying, and it's a little fuzzy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the doctor might have jacked it up a little bit.
No good.
It's what?
It's no good?
It's just, I think I just have to get used to it. The other one didn't have a prescription in the distance portion. This one does.
Okay.
And it's a little fuzzy, but I'm getting used to it. It only took me like 4 minutes to put it in this morning.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so my eye isn't red like it was. Well, it's kind of getting red. You can kind of see it. But anyways. So yeah, how was the weekend? What'd you do this weekend?
I just hung out. Wyatt had baseball on Saturday and then kind of worked around the house all weekend, getting things prepared.
Yeah, for the rain that's supposed to start today?
Today? No, not today. It's supposed to start Thursday.
They had rain starting today.
Really?
Yeah, it's all jacked up. It literally is all jacked up. It's so funny how the weather is right now because it says rain, but then it says no rain, and then it says sunny, and then it's rain. So
I think they just say rain every day just in case it does rain.
I think it is. Yeah. I think you just need to say that it's rain,
right?
Rain or shine. It's either day. It's gonna have either rain or it's gonna have shine.
Right.
So I like the new setup, dude. I like so I'm not looking down at the screen. I'm looking up.
Yeah.
So kind of makes your head go up.
Don't look up too much. Don't stare at yourself. Look at the camera.
Look at the camera right there.
Look at the
Not
camera.
there.
Yeah. No.
The camera.
Can't look at yourself the whole
wow,
time.
you can really tell the difference between where my eyes go, huh? And it's not even that much of a difference.
Yeah.
What up, Kyle? Hey, thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Wow, you even read?
I can read that, man.
Oh my God.
I know. It's gonna get crazy. Now I want everybody to chime in. It's like, hey, good morning, North County. What's up, Kyle?
Yeah.
So, dude, so I spent the whole weekend cleaning out my garage.
How'd that go for you?
You know what? I'm sore, man. My lower back. But we finally got the car out of the garage.
Yeah.
So that's been 2 months of just mostly me just kind of being nervous because I mean there was stuff stacked up all over the place, and then we had the earthquake, right? Mm-hmm. And we had my father-in-law's Camaro, or had it in there, and this thing's pristine. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Oh yeah.
But man, we had a big tailgate on top of the desk, on two desks, kind of balancing up on the Smith machine, and I'm just like, oh my God. But so we finally got that out of there, and so I was able to, Jennifer and the mother-in-law took the Corvette and went on a Corvette run out to Parkfield.
Oh, it's probably a perfect day for that.
Oh yeah.
It was a nice weekend.
Yeah, it was good. There was a lot of people out there, I guess, on Saturday.
Did you go out there? Or?
No, I did. I ripped my garage apart.
Oh, okay,
I pulled everything out into the garage and
right.
readjusted the mats and set up my gym, set up my inside my garage gym, and then kind of repositioned some stuff. And
oh, good.
And Ryan took some pictures. So it basically like and then we had to redo my my dumbbell rack to fit. So I was trying to maximize my space, right? Mm-hmm. Seems like everything just kind of gets pushed off the wall, and so we cut down the dumbbell rack. I had to cut 6 inches off each slat, and so of course you don't never have the right tools to do anything, right?
No.
So I sent Ryan to Home Depot, and he got or started to, and then we ended up at Hewitt's because Home Depot didn't have what we needed. And I always forget about Hewitt's at 4 o'clock, but they're still open at 4 o'clock, by the way.
They are.
So I think they close at 5.
Mm-hmm.
But we were able to get a metal saw, and I put it on my Ryobi. I can never say that word. And almost caught that thing on fire.
There you go.
So I think there's more plastic than there is metal on that thing. But anyways, I was able to cut through it and make it happen, and it's all dialed in. I am ready to rock and roll.
Well, groovy. We landed on the moon. Did you hear about that?
Huh? Again?
Yeah, we landed on the moon over the weekend. You didn't know?
No.
Oh, man, yeah. They had a exploration exploration ship land on the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't we already do that?
No, it just happened over the weekend. Well, I mean, we did that, yeah, a long time ago.
So we did it again?
Supposedly, but yeah, we did it again.
Now what?
Well, I guess the thing landed sideways, so it's not really, it's like kind of like this. So every time it takes a picture, everything's kind of cockeyed, and they don't know how long it's going to last.
I wonder if it's one of those things that you can tune into, like through like a webcam.
No, it's pictures. Yeah, it's a long ways away, man.
Well,
it has to take still shots, and it has to send it off the satellites all the way down back to Earth. So it takes a few hours to get back here.
Huh.
So.
Well, cool.
That's kind of interesting.
No Armstrong on the moon.
No Armstrong.
Dang it.
They still haven't had the picture of it either, of the flag. Is it even there?
They said that was fake news.
I know.
Remember?
I know.
That's been a conspiracy for years.
I know.
What's up, Teresa? Good morning. See, I can see everything. This is crazy.
There you go.
This is wild and crazy. Wonder how they did on Friday. I never heard from Keith or anybody, so hopefully he went down there and spanked Roy Grande.
Yeah, right.
I think so. So, man, dude, there's all kinds of stuff happening this week. What do we got going on this week? We've got Kenny, Michael Keeney coming in.
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
Live concert.
So Michael Keeney, which is a local musician, guitarist. I guess he plays like multiple things at the same time.
Plays 2 guitars, and he has a repeater, or what's it called, like whatever that thing is. But yeah, he's a one-man band.
You know what I'd like to see come on our new show? So we got the show. It's called Backstage Pass. It's Tuesday nights, 6 o'clock. You tune in. We've had some cool guests on there. We have had Kenny Lee Lewis. We've had the guitarist from White Snake, Jack Russell Band. We've had the owner of Grand Central Station. Is that right?
Something like that, yeah.
Down in San Luis. He's been instrumental in the local music scene. Last week.
That's a pun if I ever heard one.
All right. Last week we had was that Dave?
David?
Dave with the trumpet. Mm-hmm. Man, was that loud in here?
He actually had it dialed down, dude. He actually played it really well, really low.
How can you dial it down by blowing into it?
Well, I mean, if you blow hard, it's going to be loud. If you blow soft, it'll be soft.
I felt like at the end he really got into it.
Oh, he did.
He was like that last note on taking the show out. He was just like he was getting after it.
Nah, tomorrow's gonna be awesome, dude. I got it all set. You can see over there. I got it all set up for the new setup for our music area, and it's gonna be pretty rad. I'm excited about it.
What would be a guest that you would be just like, dude? If we could get him or her in here, I would be stoked. What guest would that be?
Like locally or nationally or anything?
Well, I don't know. I mean, obviously, your wish list.
My wish list.
Your wish list. I mean, something that's not too out of the, really outside the box, but something that's we could potentially reel in. Potentially reel in,
like somebody that's coming into the area?
Possibly somebody coming into the area, somebody maybe going to Vina Robles or Barrel House or Rava or maybe the Siren or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I know ZZ Top's coming to play here pretty soon, right? Did they already play?
Nope. They got ZZ Top's coming. I mean, right now, I think everything as far as outdoorness is kind of... I don't think the outdoor stuff really starts until maybe end of March, beginning of April, just because of the rain.
I think a good interview for you would be Ozzy Osbourne. Just have him sit there and be like, la, and just kind of,
Yeah, but he's not stateside anymore.
No?
He bailed.
Yeah, well, he's probably trying to get as best medical care as he can.
Yeah, he bailed back to his homeland.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think it would be kind of cool just to get like a Lainey Wilson. Dude, Dolly Parton would be killer.
Dolly Parton would, yeah, that'd be amazing.
And you almost kind of think about those type of artists.
Like a Reba or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, to where they've already reached that peak in their career, to where they could take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not like some right now we can get musicians that are kind of going up the ladder right now. They're trying to get exposure. They're trying to get everything that they can with them online, exposed or whatever.
Right.
Whereas when they get to a certain level, like you said, Reba, Dolly, they've already reached that level, and now they're just kind of up there. They're just plateaued. They're at the top. But once they get to the top, like say Luke Combs or Jelly Roll or something like that, that's kind of now they just reached that top. When somebody like us reaches out to them, they're like, yeah, dude, blow it out your ass.
Dude, a good one would be Wheeler Walker Jr. You ever heard of him?
I have.
Dude, he would be a fun one. That would be a.
He's kind of like Cody Jinks, right?
Dude, Wheeler Walker Jr., his music is pretty raunchy. He talks about, a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, and a lot of crazy stuff. But he's a great musician. But the only reason why he's not known on the radio is because nobody could play his music on the radio.
He's hardcore Southern, right?
He's pretty hardcore everything. I mean, He takes the country music to a different level, that's for sure.
Well, some of the bands that have come through, like Moonshine Bandits, I think that would have been fun to get them in here. Mm-hmm. But we'll just have to. We just keep trying.
We're setting the stage.
As
of right now, we're setting the stage. So
literally,
yeah.
But like I said, we just keep trying. You just keep knocking on those doors. Eventually, those doors open up. But like I said, I think a Dolly Parton. I think Dolly would do it. If she came into the area, I bet she would.
Think so?
I think so. I think she's at that age to where it's like, they're like, yeah, let's just stay in the light as long as we can, type thing.
Oh man, she's still in the light. I mean, she's there.
Have you heard her new album, the rock one?
No.
Dude, that one's crazy.
Really?
It's very edgy and very powerful.
Huh.
It's very and then she plays a lot of duets with she has one album that she plays like all these, like she's got Miley Cyrus, she's got Georgia Florida Line. She's got all these different songs that she's playing their music, mm-hmm. but they're also in the video with her.
Yeah.
So,
well, who wouldn't want to be? If I was a country musician and she asked me, I'd be like, I'll be in your video. Hell yeah,
Well, evidently Miley Cyrus that's her goddaughter.
Yeah.
So because of Billy Ray Cyrus, however that works out together, but Billy Ray Cyrus would be cool. But I think we can. I think we can get between all the acts coming in the Central Coast. We are really. I talked to a guy named Coffee Godfrey. Mm-hmm. Which he is down in L.A. He's a country singer. He's from Texas, and he plays some really good music. And so I'm kind of baiting him to come on the show.
There you go.
So, but he's not having anything. He's not playing up here. He's not playing anywhere actually for a minute. He's just recording music down in L.A.
There you go.
So, all right, man. Well, it's 8:32 and it's time for a break. So let's take a break, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, February 26th. We are Monday. And what's up, Brian from Uganda? What's up? So we've got some stuff that we got to chat about. The most bizarrest one is Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I saw this one. This is very interesting.
So do you remember Martha Stewart went to jail?
Uh-huh. Oh,
right?
Yeah.
She went to jail for what, embezzlement?
Something like that, yeah. Money problems.
She smokes weed with Snoop.
Yep.
But she went to jail but I think it was a pretty cushy jail.
Well, she didn't go to hardcore prison, no.
She didn't go to like Folsom or anything like that. She went to the crazy stuff. But anyway, so Martha Stewart's in the news, but it's kind of an odd news. So we're trying to figure out ways to and get some funny stuff, get some weird stuff. But this headline jumped out at me yesterday, so I'm like, what the hell? So Martha Stewart doesn't wear underwear.
Hmm?
Is that interesting?
Well, I don't know.
So Martha Stewart has had it with underwear. The lifestyle legend tells us that she only wears swimsuits under her clothes just in case she wants to go swimming. She says she likes bathing suits, like wearing bathing suits under her clothes just in case there's a swimming pool. She told him, bathing suits are her underwear. She don't wear any any of that structured stuff. No thongs, no lace, no skims, no nothing. But she loves to wear bathing suits under her clothes.
Very interesting. So no thongs, huh? No thongs?
Dude, would you want to
How
see
old
more?
is she anyway?
She's like 82 years old.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
She's like 82 years old.
that's where the term granny panties came from, right? I mean, grandmas aren't wearing thongs anymore, I don't think.
What?
Maybe they are, I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Would you want? I don't want to go there.
Okay.
But I'm going to. I think there's some grandmas that could pull off a thong.
Yeah.
You know, there's some of the. I mean, Martha Stewart. I mean, I think she could pull off a thong.
I guess, if that's your thing.
I mean, I think so.
To each his own, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I think she could, and she would. I think Dolly could pull off a thong.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, did you see her in that cowboy cheerleading outfit?
Yeah, she pulled off shorty short.
Dude.
Had her shorty shorts on.
You know, and it's so funny that she got all kinds of crap for that. You know,
Mainly from her husband.
no, her husband was all excited about it. It was the public. It was the public. You know how public thinks that their opinion really matters to anybody?
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody always has their opinion, and everybody thinks that we give a shit. We really don't. Okay, but the public was sitting there criticizing her for wearing that at her age.
Oh, well.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, really? It's like, come on. If she's that age and she can pull off that, I mean, come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, last week there was a huge criminal activity along the freeway that actually stopped the freeway. The freeway slowed down to a crawl both direction. And it was a suspect was arrested on Highway 101 after a high-risk traffic stop. Thursday afternoon, the Paso Robles Police Department notified the Tascadero Police Department that 3 subjects associated with a red Mercedes had stolen alcohol from within the Paso Robles city limits. Paso Robles PD believed the red Mercedes was involved in other thefts within the city and requested allied agencies to be on the lookout. Shortly after receiving the information from the Paso Robles Police Department, the Atascadero Dispatch Center received a 911 call from Smart and Final in Atascadero. The 3 occupants were detained at the scene, and the APD officers investigated the theft at Smart and Final. Suspects were positively identified by the store employees with a large amount of alcohol was recovered. Paso PD officers responded to the scene and placed the subjects under arrest. Huh.
Yeah.
They had a ton of alcohol.
Boxes of booze, man. That's what they said. Boxes of booze.
Boxes of booze. I mean, what do you think you're going to do with that?
I got one idea.
I mean, why would Smart and Final of all places? I mean, could you have picked a less busier store than Smart and Final?
I don't know, man, because you could literally go in there and it's like right there. Just grab it all, put it in your cart, and you can just now walk out. Remember, as long as it's under $900. So this is a crazy one so they got in trouble for this. Are they going to go? Did they go to jail or are they already out? I mean, it says other charges.
Oh, you know they're already out.
You
know they're already out.
Yeah.
But they also had guns drawn because they didn't know if they were armed.
Yeah.
So, and they had a substantial amount of police cars from Atascadero and Paso Robles. They had detective cars. I think there's about 10 of them.
Wow.
But I mean, like I said, I mean, it's the worst place that you could possibly get onto the freeway from. So you robbed a store. You have to go out to 2 stoplights before you can even get to the freeway to get back on, right? So usually when a theft happens, they usually pick places that's easy on, easy off, not 3 stoplights. Because you have to go out to El Camino. Actually, you have to wait right there. So you just got robbed the store. You have to wait till the stoplight goes. You have to take a left. You have to go down to Curb Burrell. You have to wait for the stoplight, and you have to take another left. So immediately right there, you have approximately 3-4 minutes of potential delay getting on the freeway and getting out of Dodge.
They would have been better off with a sidecar.
A sidecar?
Yeah, motorcycle. Put all this shit in the sidecar and then take off.
Well, they'd be better off at a like something that's easy on, like Circle K. But I guess you can't get that amount of alcohol Because they took some good stuff.
I don't know, man. Circle K, they could be carrying guns though in the Circle K. It's Smart and Final. They don't have anything but employees, so they don't give a shit. They just call the cops. So which they should do, I guess.
I don't know, man. It's sometimes you think about thefts, you think about like the day and age that we live in, especially in California. There's no, criminal activity is subjective now. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting used to it.
Right. It's like, oh, cool. They just robbed a store. They just took $500 worth of alcohol. It's no big deal. We'll if you guys go over like 900 now, you guys are really in trouble. But right now, it's like just give it back. We'll just call it a day, and you guys just go on your way. But it's just crazy.
It is crazy.
And at one point, do you think that's going to change? Do you think that's ever going to change? Do you think that's just the way that it is in California now?
That's what they want us to have. They want us to just be like, okay, homelessness, theft, murder, everything's okay. They're trying to get us, used to that.
You know what? And I like I said, I don't want to get political, but have you seen the Steve Garvey's commercial or the I shouldn't say it's not even a Steve Garvey commercial, but it's a commercial against Steve Garvey.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
So obviously, he's running for state, Senate of some sort. This and that. They're basically saying that he's too conservative for California. That's their pitch.
Well,
that's the pitch. Is he's too conservative for California, and the fact that he voted for Trump twice.
Well, we are a democracy, so we shouldn't be saying that. They should be like, okay, you either vote for a Democrat or a Republican. There you go. That's your vote.
Yeah, but there's
an independent.
There's nothing that's slandering him anything other than that. Other than saying we don't need his conservativeness in California.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, but that's not the right thing to do. It's really not. In a democracy, you can vote for whoever you want. You know what I mean? You can't just say we don't need white people or black people and or Asians. You can't do that to people. You know what I mean? You can't segregate people like that. So
well, that's their only commercial ad right now.
I know I think I've actually saw that, dude. I think I saw it during the Super Bowl or something like that.
Well, I guess Robert Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
His Super Bowl ad. He was the only one that advertised during the Super Bowl. Did you know that?
He did it, and that was it was good. I liked that because it said his name a bunch of times. But that was JFK's ad back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then criticism came in because of that too.
Well, he apologized for it because he didn't actually do it. It was the representatives of him that put that whole thing together. But he wanted to apologize to his family for bringing any, hardship, whatever it was, dude. He didn't want to piss his family off. So he apologized to the family. He didn't apologize to anybody else but his family. So nobody else cared, really.
And he's like in his 60s, in his late 60s, right?
Dude, that guy I like his brain, dude. I like the way his brain thinks a little bit. He does have some weird kind of off the wall stuff that he does, but he's pretty center of the road, man.
But he's an independent. He moved over to being an independent.
Yeah, because the Democratic Party freaking basically just told him to kick rocks. So they don't like him at all.
No. Well, I think he sways both ways.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's middle of the road, but some of his stuff on some things are really off the wall, and some things he's just, he's right there. You know
who I listened to last week? So Kid Rock was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And Kid Rock, listening to him talk about with Joe Rogan, to me, it was like 2.5 hours of. I think Joe was getting like irritated with his conversation and him talking. Because he was just like he would go like from here and he would just go completely just skyrocket onto some tangent about something stupid that Joe wasn't even talking about.
Right.
And I'm sitting there listening to this, thinking to myself, Kid Rock is obviously he's big, he's very his whole thing with Bud Light and all that other crap. Of course they were drinking Bud Light because now they kissed and made up.
Yeah.
But he would just go on these tangents and tangents that Joe was trying to reel him back in. He's just like, he'd just go off stuff. And I really want to think that Joe was like, okay, I'm not going to have Kid Rock on here anymore because he was just really a pain in my ass. But anyways,
Well, you give somebody that, you give somebody a platform to talk about what they want to talk about, and there you go. He's very, he's very pro-conservative.
He's animated.
He's very animated.
He's very animated. Yeah. Hey, so if you guys are heading down 46, so 46 East begins construction out of Paso. So residents and travelers in the Paso Robles area are reminded that began yesterday evening, Highway 46 East will undergo overnight construction work. The maintenance activities are part of the planned effort to enhance the road safety and improve driving conditions. Local commuters and long-distance drivers should plan their trips accordingly to avoid delays and seek alternative routes during the construction period. As always, caution is advised when driving through the work zones to ensure safety and road crews and fellow motorists. For more information, you can go to updates at caltrans.com and see their hours of closure, but it's not closed. I think it's just down to one lane.
Probably, yeah.
But I think that's out that 46, the corridor.
There'll definitely be some traffic, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like I said. It's needed. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna play out going up the hill.
Yeah.
I know they cut in the side of the hill. I think there's gonna be a bridge that goes across the road that goes out to Parkfield.
Could be. I think they're going to put a clover. Is that what they're going to do?
They're going to what?
A clover.
For the intersection there?
Yeah, I thought they were going to do some sort of kind of thing so cars don't have to pass each other anymore. It goes up and around or something. I don't know. Some weird stuff.
That would probably be ideal, especially when you're turning off of 46 onto 41.
Yeah.
Especially in the morning time. So in the morning time, that fog sets in the valley there.
Yeah.
And man, sometimes you can't even see the end of your car, like the hood. And you're just guessing and just hauling ass and shooting across. Hopefully somebody doesn't get smashed. A friend of mine got smashed there doing that exact thing. And he got smashed. And so, but that road was flooded again over the weekend. So,
was it?
Yeah, remember what I said that the Corvettes went out to Parkfield?
Yeah, they had to go the back way.
Well, they originally went that way anyways. That way it was out of San Miguel was already planned. Mm-hmm. But they were telling them that you couldn't go out towards 46 because that road was flooded. So obviously you're in Corvettes and you
don't want to do that.
You're not going to be able to do like what we did. Mm-mm. So, all right, man. Well, it's 8:49, so it's time for another break, and let's move on, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations, Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, Monday morning, February 26th, and we are in the last week of February.
Last week.
You think this month went by fast?
First of the year's going by fast.
I know,
crazy.
Dude. We're almost past the third quarter. We have one more month. First quarter.
I know.
We're almost past the first quarter, the third month. I mean, we've got less than 5 days until March.
It's crazy, right?
Dude, it is super crazy.
You know what we got coming up too is got the Sheriff's Rodeo coming up.
Sheriff's Rodeo, that is going to be fun.
May 11th.
May 11th. They've got a cool. The fan zone is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Fan zone. They got 6,000 tickets that they're going to be selling. So you guys got to make sure that you get your tickets because it will be sold out. Even if you're getting tickets for free, they have to account for them. So 6,000, right? Or was it 7,000?
7,000.
7,000.
Yeah.
So 7,000 total tickets given. and or sold.
That's crazy.
So
You can't be 7,001.
yeah, you don't want to be 7,001 because you're
sitting
going to
outside.
be watching it from the What's Up North County Facebook page.
Which would be okay.
Because we're going to be broadcasting that thing live again. We appreciate the relationship and that we have with Sheriff Rodeo and Chad and the crew over there. Chad, Nate, Sheriff Parkinson. So I think we're going to get. I just talked to Nate over the weekend, or not Nate, Chad over the weekend, and we are looking at bringing another guest in.
Sweet.
And talking about, so that way they can let us know who's going to be playing there. Telling us about the music, telling us more about the fan zone, telling us about their updates of what's happening.
All the fun things.
Yeah, I think the fan zone is going to be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a couple of hours of people out there getting autographs by the contestants and checking out like the roping stuff and drinking alcohol and eating food, and
It's going to be fun, man.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be broadcasting that live.
We're going to be broadcasting that live.
hey.
We're gonna have the What's Up North County air chair.
There we go.
You know
Hey, speaking of which, you want to talk about the weather?
Yeah, let's talk about the weather.
Let's see the weather real quick.
Yeah, let's see what it's at.
So this is what I was looking at. Friday and Saturday, we're supposed to get a half inch on Friday and a half inch on under a half inch on Saturdays. So, but the rest of the week looks great.
And we're confident that this is from our area.
So now I took now I'm getting sources from 3 different places. So I'm kind of getting better at the weather, a little better at the weather. But it's supposed to snow, dude. They're saying snow, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the highlights.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
So now when they say snow, I mean it could be like a flurry, a short flurry. It could be hail.
Okay.
Okay, but the Central Coast is going to get light rain this week and maybe even snow. Okay, they said.
Okay.
The latest in the string of El Nino-driven storms this February has brought seasonal rainfall totals above average for many Central Coast locations. In fact, some areas have already received more precipitation than they would have for the entire rainfall season, which is basically July 1st through June 30th. So far, Rocky Butte and near Hearst Castle has recorded over 55 inches of rain. Average seasonal rainfall at the Butte is 40 inches. Wow, that's crazy. Paso Robles Airport has seen 14 inches, and a typical year is 13 inches. Because of the back-to-back above-average rainfall, most of the lakes and reservoirs are over 100% capacity. The associated cold front will move through San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties on Monday. In the wake of the cold front, fresh to strong 19 to 31 miles an hour winds and mostly clear skies. So, but we're supposed to get below 30 degrees, which is going to potentially bring snow on Friday.
Okay, so guess what? So Michelle shows me yesterday, the history on your cell phone, like, hey, looking back last year, this and that. Last year, yesterday, it snowed. Did you know that? It snowed yesterday, last year. So, well, that's possible.
It is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally possible. I mean,
So-
it snowed when I was let's see, in 1980, I think it was 88.
Yeah.
In 1988, it snowed to the impact that the snow was on the like literally in town on the ground for 2 days.
It'd be interesting.
So not just like a flurry, like it drops and it melts.
Right.
But it was on there for 2 days.
Well, we got Kelsey on here. She says, sorry, I'm late.
What's up, Kelsey?
Don't have to apologize. She
What's
says,
up, Kelsey?
Come out to Bongo tonight.
Bongo? I think it's supposed to say bingo.
Bingo tonight.
Bongo.
Bongo.
We got Nate on there too. What's
What up,
up, Nate? Santos Brothers Plumbing. If you guys need a plumber, you know who to call. You call the redneck in the overalls, right? That's what he should call it. Change his name. Rednecks in overalls plumbing.
No.
No, that's.
I think Santos Brothers is perfect.
I like the overalls though.
Yeah.
I like the overalls.
I do like it.
And Kelsey, I wonder how. Hopefully, they had a success yesterday with Ashley Gibbs' fundraiser over the weekend. So it looked like it was a lot of people. Looked like there was a lot of good gifts and auction items and
Sweet.
all that stuff happening. So, but yeah.
Let's do this. What do you got?
Okay, well, let's see what else we got, dude. I'm trying to adjust to my eyes with this glasses because it's a bifocal, man, and I'm like getting like kind of all like double vision. Hey, but let's give a shout out to Templeton. So Templeton announced their concert series coming up for the summer. You want to hear about it?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So Templeton Recreation Concerts in the Park lineup is announced. So I got to go to one more place here, so stick with me here. We've got the concerts. We've got June 1st, starting June 12th. You got the Rockin' Bees Band, which is a country rock and more. Following week is Bad Obsession, followed up by the Molly Ringwald Project. You've got, you've got Tally and the Troublemakers. You got the Vibe Setters. On July 10th, you got July 17th, you got Josh Rosenblum Band, which is funk and rock, roots, jazz. You got July 31st, Death and Taxes Swing Band.
Jeez.
Oh, that's a crazy name for a band. August 7th, you got the Ghost Monster, which is I think that's a pretty big band that plays in different venues and different events. August 14th, you got the Big Wheel Cobra. I like that name. And as always, you always have Monty Mills finishing up the concerts in the park on August 21st.
There you go.
I feel like they can go longer. Well into September.
They probably can.
Because I think our winter, I mean, how many times during the summertime are you going to concerts on Wednesday and it is freezing cold?
Yeah.
Like it's miserable. You look outside, the weather it's windy, it's overcast. You're like, I'm not going to go and hang out with that kind of weather.
Right.
But then on Thursday and or Tuesday, it's sunny and it's warm. And it's always on Wednesday night. They should either change it to Tuesday nights, or I think they should move it up because like I said, I think we can go into September easily.
Right.
So we've done that a couple times to where we just hung out and kept going to the concerts, to the park. There's no concerts, and just had our own concerts, especially during COVID.
Just bring your radio.
Yeah, we did that actually during COVID. We went to the park and did our own concerts in the park. I really missed that COVID period. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, not me.
I kind of do. It was just so simple. Everything was so simple. Everything was so slow. There was nothing going on, and you just pretty much, you kind of meandered around in your own little world. It was like, what was that movie that there was no rules, there's no government, there's nothing. It was like not like the Purge. You weren't going out and killing people, but it was just a bizarre time, which I had a great time.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, man. I just keep thinking about, how fast everything's moving these days, and it's like, geez almighty. What do you do?
Nothing.
What did Kelsey say yesterday's fundraiser was incredible?
Yep.
Hopefully it was a huge success, too.
Good job, Kelsey.
So, what else we got going on here, Eric?
We got, let's stick in Templeton. We got the Templeton cereal drive.
Oh, there we go.
I guess that was pretty successful.
Okay. I was trying to click on it, but it wasn't clicking on it. It was clicking on something else.
Right.
So there's all kinds of different fundraisers. I mean, we're getting inundated with some fundraisers right now. I know there's a ton of barbecue tri-tip fundraisers. There's taco fundraisers. There's burger fundraisers. And I think we should try to figure out a fundraiser calendar, because there's so many different fundraisers going on. I know
we got this one. We got the Paso Robles FFA, March 9th.
Paso Robles FFA, that is at the Paso Robles Event Center. They've got prime rib dinner, beer, wine, $100 per person, $700 for the table. You got live and silent auctions. What is it? Calco's Brew is one of the sponsors.
Castoro.
So Paso Robles FFA, this is another great fundraiser. I'm looking forward. I think I'm going to try to hit the project auctions. Have you ever been to those?
No, never.
Dude, they are so amazing. These kids, it's Paso, Tascadero, or Paso and Templeton is, I think, the primary participants. I think last year Tascadero had a good handful of projects, but these kids through FFA, through the different industrial classes, they make these projects and then they take them to the fair, and it's a big auction, and they sell them. And some of these projects that these kids make are just straight up amazing. Like, you look at it and go, man, this could really be something. and it's just they put in their time. It's a lot of tables, a lot of swings, a lot of barbecues, a lot of stuff. But it's such a great local event for the kids and their creativeness. So if and when, not if, but when the auction comes available, I highly suggest everybody buy tickets because it's a great support. You have a great time. It's a lot of good people, great food, and the auction items are just completely amazing.
Support kids. Support the kids.
So speaking of Templeton and fundraisers, Templeton Middle School students rallied to support local families with a cereal drive. Templeton Middle School students have gathered over 2,500 cereal boxes for an outreach service, the local charity that supplies food to needy families. The collection, known as the TMS Cereal Bowl, is a competition among advisory teachers. The classes that gather the most boxes win a party. This effort is part of the school's commitment to tackle food insecurity in the community. The TMS Cereal Bowl is a yearly event led by the Templeton Middle School Student Council. This year, the council collaborated with DECA, a student marketing association, to organize the event. The Student Council advisory stated that the food donation program is designed to replenish the SUEX outreach services supplies from the holidays. Very cool. Well, there you have it.
That's nice.
Right?
That's really cool.
It's a lot of kids doing all kinds of cool things, and these days these kids have so much stuff at their fingertips in school, like those 3D printers. Have you ever seen one of those things operate?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I think the 3D printers are completely amazing and what they can make. I mean, remember we had that post with the 3D the meat. The meat.
Oh yeah.
By the way, the European or whatever that country was, their FDA, like our FDA, is called something else. Shut them down.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's like in Scotland, I think. What it was.
Yeah, they shut them down for safety. I read that. I meant to post that, but it was a kind of a weird article, so I didn't want to go and try to read through it because there was a lot of like German names or something like that I couldn't pronounce. So I didn't want to get bashed on YouTube because I was pronouncing things wrong. But yeah, they shut them down and it's no more. So, well, I shouldn't say it's no more. I should say it's
no less.
It's in it's in negotiations to continue on.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I was actually surprised that would get shut down because that's what everybody wants right now. They want that fake meat. They're trying to really push that fake meat on us.
Hey, you have to watch on that meat when you go to the grocery store. Like there's like something called almost meat.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And it looks just like meat.
Hamburgers, chicken, pork, all that stuff is almost meat.
It looks just like, I almost grabbed it because I'm on this, like I said, this whole meat kick. And so where were we at? We were in Grocery Outlet. And I mean, I was looking at the different meats and I grabbed one. I'm like, and I'm checking it out because I'm looking for the marbling. And I didn't even read it. I just grabbed it. And then it said almost meat. Then I started looking at all the ingredients.
Was tofu one of them?
No, tofu was not one of them.
Interesting, okay.
But there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
But yet you're eating this stuff.
I know. It's like processed foods, right? You don't want to eat too much processed meat and all that. Who knows? That's a whole process right there.
So you got, on one side you got something natural. You got red meat, you got beef, you got fats, which are all good for you, right? I don't care what you read or see. They're all good for you. It's been around for millions of years. And then on this side you have just about meat, almost meat. You have something that is processed. You have something that you have no idea what any of that stuff is, or probably even how to pronounce some of these ingredients. And this is healthier for you. You'd rather eat this than this over here.
I don't know. It's a tough one.
So, it's kind of like your vape pens versus just straight smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You still get black lung or you get popcorn lung. They still have two different things for it. So
When I was a kid, cloves were like the big scare.
Yeah, that'll make your lungs bleed.
Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Now, was that true, or was that just another scare tactic?
I think it was true. I think that was the harshest cigarette you can get out there.
They were so good, though.
Yeah.
Just straight like menthol. I mean, it was a cinnamon. The taste of cloves were awesome. They were kind of like what acid cigars are nowadays.
Acid?
Acid.
I don't know what that is. I don't smoke cigars.
So cigar, there's a company called Acid. Of course, you can't get them in California anymore because they're flavored. You know, that's another awesome thing that California Governor Gavin Newsom did.
Yeah.
So you can't get any flavored tobacco in California, but you can get marijuana, you can get meth, you can get mushrooms, you can get all these things, but you can't get flavored tobacco.
Flavored heroin.
Yeah, heroin, meth, anything. We had a bag of meth in my hand.
That's true.
But so Acid has a cigar, and it's flavored, and the tobacco wrap is like it's acidy. So when you're smoking it, you get this like sensation of whatever flavor it is, but it's like absorbing into your lips, and it's kind of like what cloves did. You know, cloves, when you took that drag, you got that immediate impact of all the different tastes and chemicals, that's whatever's in cloves. But then there was a big scare tactic of your lungs will bleed.
Yeah.
You know, you'll die, smoking cloves. And I remember hearing that. I think I was in 7th grade. And, it was a big scare tactic, through, they were always trying to push you and in the right direction and save your life or whatever. But it was, I think we watched this video. There's like a short, like 10-minute video in one of our science classes or something like that about cloves and bleeding lungs. And it was so graphic that, and we were smoking, cloves at that time. And it was like, oh my God, dude, that's crazy. I don't want to, have my lungs bleed. And I immediately stopped, man.
Right?
Immediately stopped.
Crazy.
But it is crazy. Smoking anything is just crazy. You sit there and look at all these people that have been smoking since their teens, and they're like into the 80s and 90s and still smoking, but yet they don't have lung cancer, right?
I haven't smelled cigarettes since we went to Walmart yesterday, and I got a big old whiff of cigarettes, and I hadn't got that in, I don't know, a long time, man. Last time I got that, I think I was out of the country.
What do you mean, like a big whiff of cigarette smoke?
Like there was nobody smoking in front of the store, but I got this big old waft of smoke. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. It was like Walmart was smoking cigarettes and blew it in my face. But I didn't see anybody smoking. It was just weird. But that's the first time I've had a big old waft of cigarette smoke that I smelt in a long time. Because nobody smokes anymore.
No, I think they do. We're just not exposed to it anymore. Obviously you can't smoke in Walmart. You can't smoke in restaurants.
It wasn't in Walmart. It was outside of Walmart as I was walking in. I was going inside.
You go to Santa Maria, and a lot of people are smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
A lot of people are smoking. A lot of people you see it. But I think everybody's doing like the vaping thing. I think that's kind of been the replacement. And that's okay. We were in the casino in Tahoe, and this kid, like, they weren't by me, otherwise I would have said something, but he was like over there on the other side and takes this big old drag and blows out like a diesel smoke out of his damn mouth. I'm like, dude, you look freaking stupid doing that. And B, dude, you're smoking in chemicals and then you blow it on, all these people that are at this machine. Man, if I was that chick, I would have just stood up and popped that kid in the mouth. Just punched him right smack in the square in the goozer.
Punch him.
All right, man. It's 8:10. Oh shit! It's 9:10. It's time for another break. So let's take another break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Tascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
A Tascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you have not already, please get over to Spotify and follow us on that platform. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsor. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Airflow Filter Services. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso, Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.